And from the high voltage billing scam at Kenya Power to the equally shocking admission by suspended Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Richard Lesiyampe, who may have had his foot in his mouth when he, over the weekend, admitted to have stolen from the public.
And in an apparent justification for his action, Lesiyampe said he stole, but for his people. He now says these remarks had been taken out of context. But as Leila Mohammed now reports, it may not be the first time that leaders have claimed to do bad things in the name of the people.
An old English myth putting a legend dubbed Robin Hood, who stole from the rich to give to the poor, is probably the analogy that comes out of a clip where former PS Richard Lesiyampe is quoted saying that he is not sorry for taking money away from public coffers into his own hands and handing them down to his people, a quote that he says was now misinterpreted.
And in fact, even that day when I actually spoke, I even said, and you will remember I said in Samburu, that Etua puro nano paeg, Etua purucho nano, Etua purucho, Sijeiba. I actually repeated it 3 times. And then the rider was that, which is usually, translated in our mother tongue, that, I've not done it. And if you think I've done it, accuse me then.
But even though he denies ever admitting to theft,
The
weight of this statement still looms as a shadow over him.
When somebody says that, I've admitted stealing, while I've not been taken to court for stealing, there's no charge preferred against me on stealing, it's also ridiculous. Because there's no way I can actually admit something which I've not been charged of. In fact, I've not been charged of stealing. In fact, if anything, why I'm there is because of a budgetary issue.
The man who was the chief accounting officer at the Agriculture Ministry when he was suspended under a cloud of graft allegations against him says this statement was only meant to endear him to the people he was addressing.
30 years that I have been in government and private sector. And, there's no way I can really, be that shallow, and pedestrian to actually say in public that, I've grown big because of eating from other people.
At a time when the government is on the offensive in the war on graft, many have interpreted his statements as an overt glorification of impunity that has permeated the society. Many of those who step aside after facing graft allegations often seek public office. Others arrested over graft claim to be persecuted, terming the war on graft as a witch hunt. Lesiyampe has denied the charges against him in court. He now says only the law will vindicate him. But his weakened sentiments may linger a while longer. Leila Mohammed, NTV.